And welcome back, everybody. This is Movies and Beyond, or should I say, lots of trailers to talk about today. We was going to do a video on the weekend, but thank you very much, Kyle. But Kyle had to go to hospital because he had to get something removed from his ass. Kyle, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm still a bit sore, you know. When I was a kid, I shoved one leg up my arse and I did it, and then the other day I was like, I wonder if I could stretch it to two, and apparently not. Apparently one's the limit.
What is the limit?
Yeah. In all seriousness, how are you actually? Because you went to Comic-Con over the weekend. Unfortunately, no Fantastic Four news, cast, anything.
Yeah, I know.
We got a shit ton of trailers.
We did get a shit ton of trailers. I'll just have to delete that video where I said the Fantastic Forecast is going to get announced this weekend, so we don't look like fucking idiots.
I mean,
it's alright, the video underperformed for us, so we might be able to leave it on.
Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. You win some, you lose some. It turns out we're losing some right now. But we have won in a big way as fans because we've got a weekend full of trailers. Very good trailers, actually. And let's just jump into the first one. The Boys are back, baby. The Boys Season 4. You can kind of tell who produces this show because this is the show I'm most excited for, and I put it number one. The Boys Season 4. Oh my god, I love this trailer. It's a teaser. I liked this teaser. It really just let us know the theme of where the season's going. You know, give us a few little visual plot points.
It felt like a very serious trailer, and then you remember it's the boys, and then you see the deep smile at that octopus, and it's like, oh, I can't wait. Like,
who wants their balls crushed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm ecstatic for it. I can't wait. I was like, I saw the trailer. It pops up on my YouTube. This is like all these YouTube trailers, as I was telling you, they all just sort of popped up out of nowhere. Like, I had no notifications on my phone or anything. I had a day off and went on YouTube, and the first thing I saw was the boys. And I was like, oh. There's another thing that happens in the trailer. Obviously, we don't want to say and we don't want to spoil it, but we see Black Noir there, which you said a theory a while ago, and I think that's probably what they're going to do.
Let's get into it because Gen V's been out, finished now for about a month and a half. Mm-hmm. This is a theory leading into The Boys Season 4. I don't know if...
But it spoils... If you don't want any spoilers at all, probably skip this part and go to the next part.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, just because this could be very well true, because it's going back to the comics a little bit, and, it could be taking that route, the same with the comics in the show. So if you don't want spoilers, just skip ahead a couple minutes. Just
mute us and wait until the picture changes.
Yeah, just watch us talk. Yeah. And
rub one out if you want.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look at Kyle. Yeah. But yeah, no. So I've actually got two theories on this now after finishing Gen V. So obviously you haven't watched it, but you don't care if I say something about it. So yes, theory number one is: are they going with the Homelander clone now? Which would be interesting, but Homelander also said in Season 3, before he killed Black Noir, that he could see through the mask. And he was like, I see right through that mask. He goes, literally. He says, I know when you're sad, I know when you're angry, I know when you're happy. So they need to think of a way why Homelander wouldn't be able to look through his mask. I know he can't look through zinc in the show, like the box they put translucent in. After they blow him up, they line it with zinc so he can't see through it. Another theory I've got
Wait, I'm so confused. What do you mean he can't see? Because so if he looks through Black Noir and he sees himself, kind of thing. Yeah. With you.
So that's one, but there's one I'm subscribed to quite a lot now since Gen V came out, and yes, I know it's still going to be the same guy in the suit who played him. You know, like it's going to be the same actor in the suit who played him in season 1, 2, and 3. And the build kind of don't make sense, but they could just do it. I think Sam is a great option to be the new Black Noir. Just put him in that suit. Super strong. And all that stuff. Kind of makes sense. They might not do that. But do you know what I think would be the funniest thing to do? Just put a regular person in the suit. Just a regular person. who's just terrified of being around all the soups and just like... they're all jumpy around them.
I could see that being quite funny. I don't know if they'll do that. I feel like that'll play like a massive. The Black Noir stuff is going to be. It's going to have like its own little side story in the show. I think. Hopefully, they can figure out a way to do it. Maybe they're like. Maybe he's. I don't know. Maybe he's got on his suit is just covered in zinc or something. Or it's covered in another material that he can't see through.
But then again, Homelander's in charge of Vought, so he wouldn't allow that. So I'm really falling out of love with the Homelander clone theory, and I think they don't want to do that because it was done in the comics.
We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, I mean, they could do all sorts with this.
Yeah.
You know, there could be a big twist where we don't expect it. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan is in this.
Hell yeah.
Anything is made better with Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Absolutely.
A lot of people will say the weakest seasons of the Walking Dead are the later ones, but they'll still say to you, anytime that man's on screen, it's amazing. And probably one of my favourite episodes of Walking Dead ever, like out of the entire season, was in season 10, and it was just the Negan one, the Negan prequel called Here's Negan. That was fantastic. Jeffrey Dean Morgan's fantastic. Carl Urban looks great. It looks like we're going to get some Starlighter, Homelander, fan altercations. So...
Oh, yeah.
I
just can't wait to see all like the parodies they do, like with like protests and shit like that.
The finger is on the pulse all the time with the boys. And that's why I love it, because it's political, but it doesn't matter. You know, people say, keep politics out of things. The Boys is the most political show right now, but it doesn't care who you are. If you're on the left, you're getting it. If you're on the right, you're getting it. It kind of looks at the hypocrisy of it all, and it's like, it's all about corporations, it's all about money, who cares? That's what it boils down to. Which is quite funny, because I seen an article the other day, it's like, The Boys has kind of lost its way and forgotten that it was a parody of the superhero genre. Now with Gen V being a spin-off, and then we reported last week The Boys Mexico that they're going to be doing. So it's like it's kind of forgotten what the show was about. But if it can bring us more great stuff that parodies the genre, I'm 100% up for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next trailer, because we've got a lot of trailers to talk about, and I think this might be your favourite trailer from the weekend, Kyle, if I am not mistaken. Fallout. We got a new trailer for Fallout.
Our first trailer.
Our first trailer for Fallout, and I actually... Do you know what? I'm fucking pumped for this show.
When I saw it, and when I saw the pictures they released, just, obviously it was the day or two before the trailer came out, I looked at it and I thought, this isn't winning me over. This is just, it looks... Production-wise, there's nothing really there, just in those pictures. It all looked a bit cheaper, and I gotta be honest, I love the Fallout games. I've played 3, New Vegas. I know a lot of people don't like 4, but I quite enjoyed 4 for what it is. It was my first time playing a Fallout game, like when it just comes, it just came out kind of thing, so it was all new. I didn't know anything really. I was going into it as almost like a new fan, and it's the one I've probably got the most hours in. I don't know why, I just really like Fallout 4. I think it's just...
There's a fucking short on our channel I think it was our first shot on the channel. It goes, Kyle gets caught. I see him fucking load up Fallout 4 and Steam on bottom corner while we're filming.
I got Fallout 4 on the PC running, and I was trying to install like loads of cool mods, like Halo mods and stuff like that. And I was trying to like just make sure the game booted up because I was going to play it after the show. I wasn't playing it midway show. Anyways, I really like the Fallout franchise a lot. It's kind of gone, it's not really talked about these days that much. After Fallout 76, which was the next video game where it was hit with massive, massive controversy, and there wasn't really anything good to talk about, Fallout-wise. If you was like a diehard Fallout fan, then, there are some good stuff. People have made like whole DLCs, whole Fallout games using just mods in the Fallout engine, and there is some good things in there, but from official a Fallout content, we've not really had anything. It's been a bit stalemate. Obviously the company behind it, Bethesda, were working on Starfield, which
Starfield review coming soon.
And so I mean, we've not had much, and I saw these images and I thought, I'm not too sure. The trailer dropped. Holy shit! I take back everything I said about.
Do you know what got me?
The show.
Before like the stuff even started, like we started getting some scenes from the trailer. It's like introducing stuff from so and so. When it said Jonathan Nolan, the creator of Westworld, Christopher Nolan's brother.
Yes.
I was like, I didn't know he was involved with this.
I didn't know either.
Because
the
first couple of seasons of Westworld are fantastic, and Westworld's been cancelled now. People weren't watching it, and I kind of fell out of love with Westworld as well towards the end of it running. I didn't really get involved with season 4. I think I watched one episode. Season 3 kind of lost me, but when it was in the park, that was some of the best like TV I've watched. Sci-fi TV. It was fantastic, and like you said, when that showed up, I was like, okay, this is gonna like, I'm not even like this could compete with The Last of Us now as being like the best game adaptation. Game adaptation. I see what you're saying. So
what do you mean?
Being a good adaptation to its game, if you know what
I mean. Why? What did you think I meant?
Like being as good of a show as Last of Us. I don't see that. I could be proven wrong. I haven't seen it yet, but I think
it could. I think it really could.
Oh, fair enough, yeah.
It's got, like Fallout is a very, very big universe, and there's a lot of stuff they can do with this. And the fact that it could be, I don't know the lore of the show. I don't know if they're going down like a new route where it's like an adaptation. But from what we've seen of everything, it looks like it takes place in the game universe. Yeah. So it's all connected kind of thing.
Yeah, Vault 33, is it that?
I think so. I think so. I'm not too sure, but as soon as I saw the power armor, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like that looks better than Master Chief in the Halo show. Like what the fuck?
We'll get to that. Walton Goggins as the ghoul. I love me some Walton Goggins. I think he's great. But when he's that ghoul and he's just tearing up that town or wherever he is, and it's just like, poof, and the blood splatting everywhere. I was like, okay, yeah, no. If anything, this show is gonna be badass. As I said to someone at work, I said, "Did you watch the Fallout trailer?" And they went, yeah. He says, "I'm not excited." I says, "What do you think of the trailer?" He says, "It was a good trailer." I says, "Come on, it's Amazon Studios, they brought us The Boys, Invincible." And he went, "Yeah." And they also brought us Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. And I went, yeah.
I don't think it's going to be like that.
No.
Because with that name attached now, obviously, he was involved with Westworld. I've forgotten his name already. I feel bad. That's already like a good sign. And just the look of the show and the trailer,
it don't look cheap.
It doesn't. It really, honest to God, I saw this. I went,
because I'd even say sometimes that The Boys looks cheap, like in some aspects. Like, I love the blood effects of the boys, but I think it looks quite cheap. Like, the main blood effects that they use. But then again, it's stylized in a way as well. But yeah.
I'm very excited for this now. I've gone from like, I'll probably watch it. I don't know if I'll really get into it. I might give up on it, like Halo. And then I saw the images, and I was like, "Oh, cool! It looks like the game. Sweet, that's nice." And then the trailer dropped, and I've just gone from like 0 to 100. I'm all in. I'm ready for this.
April 12th, I believe this comes out next year. So, most anticipated show for next year for you, maybe.
Ooh,
let's talk about it after. We'll talk about it at
the end. We'll talk about the end
once we get to the end of the trailers. That is. So.
Yes, I'm gonna have to bob off for 2 seconds, so you can just take this next bit.
All right, we'll fucking make it quick, mate. Otherwise, I'll come down to yours and I'll beat you.
I've got to get me tea.
Fucking hurry up.
It's ready.
Fucking,
Your alarm's gone.
Fucking hurry up. Right, while he's gone, nice spinning chair action. House of the Dragon Season 2. We got a new trailer for that as well. This is a show that when it came out in 2021, the first season, I loved it, but I kind of spoiled it for myself because I used to love when Game of Thrones came out. I used to love watching history and lore videos, and the Dance of the Dragons is something I learned quite a lot about watching history and lore videos. So I've kind of had this whole show already spoilt for me because back when I didn't think we were going to get any spin-offs, I did watch, Fury.
Yeah, but you looked at the stuff for the boys as well, which is I'm quite confused about. Because now you know a lot of the lore from that.
I just like it. Because sometimes the comics are very different from, season 3 of the boys is like barely anything of that happens in the comic, just in like different orders. Like I know points, but I don't know the story. But with House of the Dragon, I do kind of know the story because I didn't think we'd get a Dance of the Dragons TV show, but we got it. I thought season 1's fantastic. There's been bits in this trailer that I'm not going to say in front of Kyle, but there's been bits that I've seen. I was like, okay, we're doing that, and we're fucking doing that as well. So
it's staying faithful to the spin-off.
By the looks of
the
it,
source material.
By the looks of it, yeah. George R.R. Martin's already said, he's heavily involved with House of the Dragon, and he said you'd probably get 4 seasons out of this and then it's done, which is great. Another thing, season 2's been cut down to 8 episodes. Okay, fair enough. If they wanted to put some more money into other stuff,
I mean, you can tell by like the CGI and the dragons and everything. Like I was looking at this trailer and thinking, "Fuck me, I'd love to see this in the cinema."
Yeah, no. I remember
this is like IMAX level stuff.
I remember when we sat down to watch that first episode of House of the Dragon, and we was a bit like, what's it gonna be like? And then we was like, Game of Thrones is back, because we was also sat in this room watching the finale of Game of Thrones. In fact, we've watched a lot of stuff in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Too much.
Yeah, I watched a lot of. Did we watch Justice League there as well on YouTube version?
Yeah. That's the one. No, that was at your old house. That was never at mine.
Was it?
Yeah.
Nah, I swear it was there as well.
Nah.
But we did. I don't know why we did it. It was just funny to us in the time. I think we were just so excited that we just did it because we were stupid. But we went to go see Endgame at midnight, and before we set off, you rented
Infinity War. Before we went.
Was it Infinity War?
Yeah.
Before we were set off from yours, you rented Justice League. not the Zack Snyder, obviously that wasn't out then, but you rented that for like it's like 2 days or whatever, like £3, and you never watched it. And you just rented it, and they were like, right, let's go see Avengers now. I don't know why that was funny, but
we used to do the weirdest shit.
Yeah.
Anything stand out though, Kyle, from House of the Dragon Season 2 trailer for you? Don't just go dragons.
Dragon. Mm. The way it's shot, it's cinematic.
Yeah.
Like super. Like I said, I'd go to the cinema and see this easily.
Matt Smith looked great in this as well. When he's like armoring up and he's like grabs his helmet and he's like, and I think we're gonna see some dragon fights.
Oh yeah, that's why I think they'll probably cut down some of the episodes so they can just boost the budget of each episode and have that elevated look to the dragons and the CGI. Because I mean, if they're gonna do a lot of dragon stuff in this, they need the money to do the good CGI. Yeah. You don't want to come out and do this show, you know, with how successful the first season was. You want to just kind of give it your all because it's gonna do good, and it will be good. So just looks like they're going all out.
Yeah,
thankfully, not holding back.
You know, definitely as well. I want to say that the person who played, you know. Because when I was finding pictures to do thumbnails for the, you know, the shorter videos we do that we cut out and videos to put, you know, images to put in here. When I typed in House of the Dragon, I just typed in House of the Dragon, and then all them first pictures popped up of young Rhaenyra. You know, and it's crazy that we only had 5 episodes with the younger Rhaenyra, and then 5 episodes with the older one. But you know, it transitioned so well with the cast, and it's, you know, she's done a great job. I can't
lie. Sorry, I think
they've done a great job being the older Rhaenyra. I can't remember the name, but yeah. Also, we've got some episode titles, Kyle. And just going by the title of episode 2. We're going to get something so fucked up in episode 2. Something so fucked up. And I do believe they're going to show it. It's going to be Red Wedding level.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. I remember in 2021, when we was deciding what show, you know, to watch together throughout the week. Because She-Hulk were coming out, House of the Dragon... what else were coming out around the same time? There was something else. Andor and Lord of the Rings were all coming out around the same time. And I think we both decided, it was like, we'll just watch Game of Thrones together. That'll be our show for that week that we watch together.
And then watch finale for all the rest.
Yeah.
But if we're doing it together, it's got to be Thrones. Well, House of the Dragon.
Yeah, so. Anyway, I loved the trailer. It's got me really excited, which is what a trailer should do. So yeah. Anyway, we've got a movie trailer, and then we've got one more TV trailer, and then we've got a little bit of news. So, big monkey fight big lizard, but with lizard and fight monk together. Godzilla and Kong. New Empire, I believe it is. We got a trailer for that. I went to bed super early last night, so I only caught this morning before I went to work. So yeah, I don't want a lot from this film. I just want to go in and have fun, and that's all I want. It looks like it's going to give us that. So that's all. What else do you want from a trailer? You know, what else do you want from a Godzilla and Kong film? You know, you don't want Shakespeare.
No, and I feel like the first Godzilla film got a lot of shit because there wasn't a lot of Godzilla. This is the first one in this universe.
8 minutes, I believe.
Something like that. And I've watched that film several times. I just really like the film. I love it.
Edwards is the
it's
of that.
Yeah, it's really, really good. And
you know, before we watched The Creator this year, it was like scale. he does scale so well.
Yeah. I feel like he should have been a part of this universe, like, as a whole, a lot more.
Well, rumour is Marvel are trying to snatch him up now for something.
Well, if that's the case, then thank God, that'll be really cool. Hopefully it'll be something to do with, like, the Eternals. That'd be really interesting.
That's a fucking brilliant pick. That's fucking... Yes! Because I don't think Chloe Zhao will return because she got a lot of hate, even though I wouldn't mind seeing her return.
Maybe as like a writer, producer, something like that. I don't think she can. You know, it's a big scale, and I feel like she has to be hands-on with a lot of control, and she's not able to. You know, it's not. I'm not criticizing her. She's just better at doing her own thing, kind of.
Yeah, no,
whereas like a Marvel film, it's very you have to do this.
I was definitely thinking like maybe like Avengers: Secret Wars or Kang Dynasty for Gareth Edwards, but Eternals 2, that's actually right up his alley. That's a great option. But yeah, no, Godzilla vs Kong, Godzilla and Kong. Sorry, Kong's got an Infinity Gauntlet, which I thought were okay. That's cool.
Kong's got the Stormbreaker.
Yep, he's got the Stormbreaker. He's got an Infinity Gauntlet. What else is he gonna have next? Iron Man repulsors.
Probably. It wouldn't surprise me if there's a big suit and he just transforms into a truck.
Kong in an Iron Man, so he transforms to a truck.
Literally, just transformed into a truck. You know that end scene where they both break out and Kong's running, and then Godzilla's like right next to him. It wouldn't surprise me if we just see Kong automatically just transform into like a truck and just drives into the thing, into the bad guy.
I hate myself. Do you know? I fucking hate myself.
Go on.
Because when I saw them both burst out of the ground and like start running towards camera, I was like, "This is so dumb," but I fucking love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
No, it is. It is. I thought this is like wow. You know, it's supposed to get you excited, and this trailer got me a little excited. The reason why I'm a bit hesitant on it, and I'm not as excited as I should be, or I'd like to be. Kong vs Godzilla. It kind of let me down.
I think the one thing we missed from that
was seeing it in the cinema.
We needed to see it in the cinema, and we didn't because it was day release. Our cinema still wasn't open, so we was like, do we wait another 2 weeks until the cinema's open and then go see it, or do we watch it now? And we just really wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
Which we should have gone back maybe 2 weeks later and watched it in cinema. We just didn't. But yeah, do you think
I was let down.
Do you think they have a rematch in this one, Godzilla and Kong? No, because they left it 2-1. Do you think they're not going to just even the score?
Well,
give Kong another 1, and then the 2-2, and then the fight together.
Well, they could do potentially, yeah. But I just think, I don't know. I feel like they're really losing me with the monster movies. It just feels like they're trying to do a story in the films, and I'm just like, I'm not like I really like the human story, and it was like 90% of the film in the first Godzilla.
Well, do you know what we haven't been watching?
One Monarch.
We just haven't been watching it, and apparently it's great. Apparently it's a nice slow burn. So I'm
watching. I'm going to watch it with Zara, probably when it comes near to the end of when it's all released. I don't like you.
I only do the show with you because you fit and you bring the ladies in.
Thank you.
But say something nice about me. Say something nice about me.
You...
yeah?
You... You...
Yeah?
A very tall man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People like tall people, don't they?
Yeah,
I guess.
people do like tall people. Yeah. Thank you.
You are funny, man.
Thank you. I like that as well. Do you know, I love being called funny. It gives me a right stiffy.
Right, but just quickly going on to this, the reason why I'm not super excited for this, we will see it in the cinema, but Kong vs Godzilla really like let me down, to be honest. It was just the human parts got really annoying. I don't want to see any of that shit. I just want to see these two big ass motherfuckers just go head to head. I don't care if they do it multiple times. Just fucking go for it. Like, you know, I wish they kind of did it where it was, you know, and they added the big Mecha Godzilla. I feel like that should have been added. I feel like that's what this film should have been about. You know, it just felt like it was way too much, and the story just was a bit. It was better than what was it, King of Monsters?
That's
I watched that.
Definitely the weakest film out of.
Oh, I think it's shit, mate. I mean, I like the monsters and stuff. They look cool and the big set pieces, but I think the film and the story of it is just not good.
I think the best film in this universe now. I think it's Skull Island.
Skull Island's a good one, actually. Yeah.
I think it's got the best human element as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a sucker for the.
And it's got Brie Larson in, everyone's favourite.
I'm a sucker for the Peter Jackson King Kong film. So if it's like if I had to watch one, I'd watch that one instead. But I do like Kong Skull Island. For me, I prefer Godzilla. I don't know, just something about it just clicks with me. It's just for me, I enjoy it more. I can rewatch it more. But you know, Kong Skull Island is definitely still a really good film. And, you know, I hope this film is able to give us a pretty decent story, some badass action. Obviously, from seeing the trailers, it looks pretty good. But yeah, I'm just sick of the human element being so, like, stupid. It just needs to...
Paperboy, man.
Yeah, we got Paperboy, but...
Paperboy.
He's, like, sneaking into compounds with little girls. It's weird. I don't want to watch that. I you know, if like, yeah, yeah.
So you're telling me? Let me get this straight. You don't want to watch Paperboy sneaking into compounds with little girls and Fire Fist?
Mhm.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, before we move on to the next topic, Paperboy, it's from Atlanta. If you haven't seen Atlanta, me and Kyle will both tell you right now, go watch Atlanta. Amazing show.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's get on to our final trailer. You know, I'm hoping to get a good video out of this one. I'm hoping to get a good video out of this one, Kyle. So, next trailer it is. Because I'm going to be able to like title this like world's biggest Halo fan, you know, rants about Halo Season 2 trailer. So, come on, Kyle. Think of the views. Halo Season 2. Apparently we're getting one. And we got a trailer. I watched the trailer once. I didn't even finish the first season. I thought, okay, I guess. This is one thing. If Kyle wants me to watch it with him, I will. Kyle, I see the rage building up inside you already. I see the heavy breathing. What did you think of? What did you think of the Season 2 trailer for Halo?
I need to cancel this fucking thing right now.
What didn't you like about it?
Listen. The trailer,
yes,
I'll admit, the trailer was decent.
Right.
I'll give it that. It looks like they are somewhat listening to the fans a little bit. It's focusing on the Covenant, by the looks of it, a bit more. And less about their stupid way of where they handled the Forerunners and the artifacts. Because it was stupid, the way they did it. It was like only certain people can be affected by the artifacts. It's like, no, in Halo lore, every human is affected by the artifacts. Because it's it's just how it works. It's just, there's lore to it, obviously. I'm not going to go into it. There's loads of videos online.
You don't get many chances to talk about Halo on the channel.
This trailer, it looks more like Season 1, but with better CGI. The CGI looks a hell of a lot better. I'll give it that. There's parts where I'm like, oh, that doesn't look like CGI. It looks really good. But I stopped watching. I can't remember what episode I got to. I stopped watching the first season. I couldn't go on anymore. It was just, why am I looking at Master Chief's ass? Why am I watching him pick out a pill? I mean, like, I get it. They're doing something different, and it's obviously not connected with the main universe of Halo, which I think is really fucking stupid, because there's literally so many stories they could tell with the Master Chief still and do it live action. But no, they decided to do their own thing and do their own universe. Why? I don't fucking know. I couldn't tell you for the life of me. Instead of having this universe that everyone knows and loves, they've basically taken Master Chief, taken the suit off of him, shown us his ass, and yeah, just he's Master fucking Chief. I don't want to see him.
You don't want to see Master Chief fuck.
Oh, my parents, like, oh.
Wait, why did I say, do you want to see Master Chief fuck? And the first thing you bring up is his parents.
No, but I'm like, he goes like, oh, I was adopted by my parents, by Halsey. It's like, dude, you shouldn't even really care about any of that shit. I get it. The story was you've taken the hormone changing pill out of your ass, but I don't want to see Master Chief. Like, no one goes into these games and thinks, oh, Master Chief has big feelings. He misses his parents and blah, 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 and he's wanting to go ahead and fucking... have you seen that scene where he's like... He meets Halsey. She's the scientist who creates the Spartans. And he's about to, like, uppercut her.
No.
Or I think he, like, dives into it, and it's, like, proper slow motion, and it's like... and I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? And then I had so I stopped watching it, and a friend at work was watching it. They actually finished it, and they've never played any of the Halo games, and they said they quite enjoyed it, and I was like, this is a pile of shit. It's not good. It's not. And then he was like, no, at the end it gets really good because you get to see the Stone Cold Master Chief.
Oh, and I was like, the Stone Cold Master Chief, the classic. Is it Steve Austin?
I mean, like, he's like dead set on just, he doesn't talk, he just kills. Master Chief does talk, but he just goes in for the kill. He just, does like, he acts like the Chief that we know from the games, but the reason for it is the stupidest fucking thing ever. He gets knocked unconscious or something, and Cortana just takes over the suit, and it's like...
Oh, that's disgraceful. I didn't watch the last episode, but that is disgraceful.
Like, even you said to me, you watched the first episode, and you was like, when I was talking to you about it, and you were like, I didn't realise how badass of a Master Chief is.
Yeah, that first episode were alright.
It was a decent episode. I was up for it, and just the more it got into that bullshit of... the Forerunner stuff, it just lost me. And then you had I like the idea of, the Covenant having a human, and they've raised her as one of their own, and she's there to, like, infiltrate the humans. Mate, she gets there, and she just fucks Master Chief, and then I don't even know what happens after that. I honest to God think that they should just leave the show as it is. Just don't do another season, and they should do something else. They should give it some time, or even do like an animated version, 3D or 2D, whatever it is. Like Invincible's been successful, and that's animated. I guarantee you it'll probably be more successful than the live action Halo show, because it'll stick to the lore, it'll stick to what people might love. I've heard nothing but controversy from, like, the Halo community. This trailer, it looks cool. I guess. But after that first season, I don't think I'll really get involved unless I hear good things and it stops, going into the Master Chief and I lost my parents.
I'm Master Chief and I'm sad.
I'm sad.
I'm sad,
gonna-
Chief.
Sad to Chief. That's literally it. Don't get me wrong. The first season, the actor who plays Master Chief, he does a pretty good job. And I saw this post a while ago, and it was I think it was on Twitter, and it was like one of the most liked posts. It's like, Master Chief, please stop taking off your helmet. And then the actor who plays Master Chief, he actually replied to it and put no. Like how Tom Holland said, he just put no. And I thought, I like that. I like that he's getting involved with it. I like that sense of humour and stuff. He seems like a really, he seems like he's getting into it.
Pablo Schreiber, is it? Lee?
Yeah, Pablo Schreiber.
Brother?
His brother, yeah.
Who played Sabretooth in
Origins. X-Men Origins, yeah. And so he does a good job of playing this different Master Chief, but I would have preferred him if he played as like a younger Master Chief or something. Well, Master Chief's already quite young, so it wouldn't have really made sense. I like him as Master Chief. I just don't like the direction they went with the story and the direction they went with Chief towards the end. It felt like it was giving us something we know and love, and they were sort of like trying to slowly transition into something else.
Yeah. Before we move on to the final topic of today, obviously there's two things. One is it true that Master Chief's suit wanks him off?
Yeah.
Okay. And, two is, what has been your favourite trailer from Ccxp this weekend?
That's not the Halo one. I mean, look, it looks like they've put a lot of effort into this, and it does look like it does look a little better than the first season, but the first season just left a really sour taste in my mouth. Where if season 2 comes out, I hear nothing but good things from the Halo community, then I will watch it. But as of right now, I'm out.
What if I said good things about it?
Then you're wrong. Because everyone I think Zara and her sister have watched the Halo show, and they said it was alright, and I was like, get out.
Yeah, but they're women, what do they know?
Oh, Jesus Christ. But a friend at work as well, he said that he enjoyed the show, and I'm just like, it's not Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Definitely. You know me, my favourite trailer this weekend was...
The Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's got to be Fallout, just because of how big of a surprise it was when I actually watched the trailer. And obviously the names tied to it. The dude who did the first lot of Westworld, which if you haven't seen Westworld, yes, it's cancelled, but I mean, the first 2 seasons are some great TV. So it's definitely worth a watch.
I'm a bit sleepy, I might not even do this last topic. No, we'll do it. Be funny if I didn't.
Want me to smack you and wake you up?
Mate, smack me and I'll punch you in your cock.
I'm saying that as in as a leeway, like Will Smith smacked.
Oh! Well done, Kyle. Fucking hell, sorry, mate.
Yeah, you better be.
Right, let's get it up. I Am a Legend 2. Apparently we're getting it, with Michael B. Jordan and Will Smith. Now, people might be thinking, but he die at the end of I Am Legend? He go boom? There's a director's version, and they call it the DVD version, Will Smith did. And apparently they're going with that ending, where the character lives. Which I think's a better ending.
It is a much better ending, yeah. The other ending was just like killing him off for the sake of killing him off to have that dramatic effect, but I just thought it doesn't have that because it's so fucking stupid. The other scene is much better.
Yeah, because he realizes that he's the monster. Yeah, that like it works so much better. Michael B. Jordan being involved in this as well. That's great.
It's intriguing. The only thing is, I feel like I want Michael B. Jordan to be involved in it behind the scenes now. You know, unless he's handled by someone, you know, he's got a really good director doing the film for him.
Yeah.
You know, if he hasn't got that, then I think he needs to have a bit of a more of a hands-on approach. Just because from his first from his first directing film, Creed 3, it was fucking amazing. And this guy, you know, he's starting to become one of those, he can do it all and do it all very fucking well. So I'd like it, unless they have like a really good director, then I'll be fine with it. But if it's someone a bit more unknown or someone that's not got a stable track record, I'd rather like to see him involved in it some way as well, behind the scenes as well as in the film.
I think he most definitely will be, but I love seeing him act as well.
Yeah.
I think this will be Will Smith's big break, probably back onto. He's done films after the slap, but I think this is going to be his blockbuster back to get people back.
Is it not called like I Am Legend Part 2 or it's going to change? It's probably might be We Are Legends.
Oh yeah.
Actually, that sounds a bit corny. That.
Yeah. But what did you? I don't think this is really a film we've talked about. What did you think of the first I Am Legend? Because we came out when we were young.
I've only seen little bits of it. The film fucking terrifies me.
See, it took me a lot to watch it as well when I was young.
I'm terrified to watch it now today. Like, you know how you're scared of playing Dying Light 2 or Dying Light 1, sorry.
I'm not scared of anything.
You are.
I'm not scared of anything, Kyle.
You are. You're afraid to put on a fucking VR headset. That's how scared you are.
No, don't let our...
That's why you sold it.
Don't let our enemies know I have weaknesses.
I bet
have
you don't.
No weaknesses.
So, bit of context here, just a little side story.
Callum
bought a VR headset. Callum bought a VR headset on PlayStation, right? And I guarantee you, the reason why he sold it after like having it for 2 weeks is because he probably downloaded the Stranger Things little demo thing, and that probably shit him up. And like, right, nope. I don't even think you sold it. I think you destroyed it. You probably destroyed it.
I sold it because I completed porn.
Anyways, Callum,
I
I've not really seen the film, the first one. I would like to go and watch it because I've heard it's pretty good, but I'm fucking terrified to watch it. The creatures, just the eeriness of them, the way they look and the CGI,
is it
just
because
freaks me out.
From when you were younger?
Yeah.
And that kind of makes...
I
kind of get what you're saying, because it's something you wouldn't do when you're younger, and it's like, I don't know if I could do it now still. Like, I only watched this because I watched it with my dad. And just have a quick search when I Am Legend came out, Kyle. I'm gonna say 2008 or 9. Maybe even 7, 8 or 9. That's when it came out. And if it did come out in them years, we would have been 8, 9 or 10. So
I Am Legend 2007.
2007. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think obviously that was when Spider-Man 3 came out, so I have a good idea of what I'd watched back then, and horror films were just not it. Even like zombie films kind of freaked me out back then. I think it was like 2009 where I started to like really get into the...
They're not zombies, they're freakers.
Anyways, I know there's like one scene that really fucking terrified me, and that's when he goes into a building and they're all there like facing the other way and they're all like breathing really fast or something. It's like in a really dark room, and I'm just like, nah, I'm not. I think I got up to that point in the film and I was like, nah, I'm turning this off.
We need to watch
holy shit, I think I did actually watch this. Attempted to. I stopped watching it at that point. It was on Netflix or something, and I watched it. I was like, I'll give it a go. Got to that scene, I saw one of these freaking fucking things, and I was like, nope, that's going off.
Nice.
And do you know what time it was?
3 a.m.
No, it was like 9 o'clock, mate, in the evening. I was like, no.
Mate, I was speaking about this with someone on weekend. It's like, mate, when I turn off my lights at bottom of the stairs, I still fucking run up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, there's something behind me.
Honestly, that's the thing. The fear of the unknown. That's great horror.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great horror films that do that. With this, I hope it gets that weird eeriness of it. You know, of the first film, just from what I've remembered. I hope it freaks us the fuck out. And I hope it's a good film, because we will probably end up watching it. And yes, we probably should watch the first one. I mean, we could probably watch it this weekend.
Yeah. Do you think he slaps... They're not zombies, are they? They're more like vampires, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you think he slaps one of them things in the next one? He's got her, hasn't he? He's got her. No?
I think that's something he's not...
He can't slap in his contracts, no. In his contracts, he will not slap anything.
Yeah, no. I don't think that'll happen. But, yeah, interesting to see where it goes. I haven't seen really much of the first one, but...
Yeah, right. I think that will do us for today. Obviously, we've talked about a lot of trailers, so let us know down below what your favourite trailer was of the weekend. Is there a trailer we missed? Probably. Should we have put it in and talked about it? Maybe. Do we give a shit? No.
No.
The fucking bang on with that, Kyle. No.
Hell yeah.
No. But yeah. Obviously, we've only talked about one bit of news. There is other things to talk about. So, I'm thinking though, Kyle, that that GTA 6 trailer comes out tomorrow. We might do a video on that because we're gonna want to speak about it. We are movies and beyond. We do like to talk about gaming here and there. Only if it makes sense to us, you know, only if it's something we're interested in. Same with the entire channel. We're talking about stuff we're interested in. That's why we do it.
Game Awards as well. That's happening quite soon. I think it would be interesting to see if we do like a mini game award. Like maybe, I mean, we could do like a mini game awards for us. It's like, what's your game of the year kind of thing, or something. I don't know. I'm just kind of shoving out ideas there.
Brick Breaker.
Very nice.
But right, yeah. See you later. We're going to wrap this up pretty quick because we're usually not good at wrapping up, but we're going to wrap up pretty quick today. So, Kyle, anything you want to add before we go?
No.
Okay, excellent. Sticking with wrapping it up quick. I like your style. Like, subscribe, share, comment, like it again, and then log into your other account, give us another like, and then create another account and like it on that. Subscribe as well, you know, just click it. I won't say it's free because that's a lie. It's actually £3.99 whenever you subscribe to someone on YouTube. Yep. Bet you didn't know that. Shut up, Kyle. We need to wrap it up. Anyway, see you later.